Hey guys, it's Ellie from Ellie's Bell's Bookshelf again. I'm back with tutorial number 2 for my A-Bunk-A-Junk journal kits. Today we're going to be making an autumn tassel. I have all my little ribbons here, and I also have all the goodies that came, all of our beads, and the buttons for decorating the covers, and our little tassel rings, some bolt pins, our paper clips. So these all just came in the same bag, so when I dumped it out they were all here. And you should also have a little, pretty leaf. This one's like a darker silver. It also comes in copper and lighter silver, I think. Okay, so first we're going to start with our ribbons. I'm going to remove our binding thread there. I have the air on because it's so hot. And this is our bead string. And this is extra for the whatever. I guess I just put in an extra one. Okay, so I'm just going to start grabbing my ribbons and just arranging them in any which way. I didn't want this tassel to be huge. I wanted just a little small tassel dangling off the side. And I also have my closure in here. So I'm going to put some of this pink trim, and some of this might be a little bit too long, but you can just trim it. And then I have this like flat lace and this striped lace. I want the maple leaves to be on the top, so I have this cream, some more flat lace. I'll do this one again, just a cute little tassel. This one with the pumpkins, and then I'm going to put my awesome maple leaves last. And of course you don't have to use these in your tassel, you can put them on your cover, decorate some pages, and there's sari silk strands in it. Alright, so just going to put that on there. So we have our little tassel, and I'm just going to turn some of the top ribbons so that they're like this, so that they dangle right a little bit more. Usually I'll twist it and then put it on the ring, but this ribbon is kind of thick, so I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to open my ring and put the ribbons inside and then close it back up. And this one came out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use my last piece of flat lace, and I'm going to put it so there's about 3/4 of it on this side and about 1/4 of it on this side, and then I'm going to wrap it until I have 1/4 of it on this side as well, and I'm going to tie a knot in the back. There we go, and you can leave the ends to dangle or you can trim them. Sometimes they'll stick up if the ribbon is thicker. And then I'm just going to trim any piece of the tassel that is too long, and so it's not even. There. So then I have my cute little tassel, and it's easy to move things around and open up little areas and things like that if you want to. So you have your cute little autumn tassel here. Have the little maple leaves, your sari silk. Love it. Okay, so then I'm going to show you how to make the bead dangle. What I'm going to do is take my shorter piece of string, and I'm going to thread my silver bead through it. A little bit difficult here. There we go. And I'm going to tie the string around the bead, and this prevents the other beads from slipping off. You can also just make a big knot in the bottom, but I kind of like this way instead of the knots, because sometimes the knots can slip through the hole by accident and your beads will all fall off. Alright, so trim this a little bit. Scissors so bad. Oops. Oh gosh. Okay. There we go. And then I'm just going to thread the beads on however I want. I'm going to start with, I guess, this little square one here. throw on this big whip bead somehow. There we go. And then I think I'm going to do this red. Nice contrast. And I also included 2 really beautiful ceramic beads that have flowers, and I'm going to use those. So I have some copper colored or bronze. I have this really cool white bead with the designs. Sorry about my hands. I've been tea dyeing and they're a little bit dyed. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Thank you for sticking with me. I know it's kind of tedious, but it is real-time crafting and it does take a while. So there's another bead and just a brown and black bead. I don't know if this will fit. Sorry, there we are. And then my last ceramic bead. Okay, so we have our cool bead dangle. Alright, so then I'm going to take one of my bulb pins and slip it over the string. And then I'm going to just tie the string around the bulb pin. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. So I'm just going to make my first knot, and then I'm going to pull the string down. So that way the bulb pin is right against the bead. Then I'm going to wrap the string again around the bulb pin, which is tricky, I know. It would be better if I didn't have as many beads, but I think I can do it. Okay, almost got it. Alright, I'll direct that. Okay, so I got it tied on there as best as I can, and I'm going to trim the excess. So now we have our little bead dangle. I'm going to trim the excess here at the bottom as well. And then I'm going to decide where I would like to put my little leaf charm, but first I'm going to put it on one of the bulb pins. And I actually think I'm going to put it right here on the front of my tassel, which will be where I can see it the most. There we go. So there's that. And then I usually put my bead dangles right here on this right side of the tassel. Oops. And right attached to this loop. Okay. So now we have our bead dangle and our tassel. If you don't want the bead dangle to be longer than your tassel, you don't have to use all of the beads I provide. You can just use a few and just use other beads for another project. So there we are, there's that. I think that's going to look really pretty on the side of our book. And thanks so much for sticking with me in my second tutorial. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!